Yo, what up, yo? Oh, 1 minute. Yo, all right. Now, what's up, everybody? Give me just 1 minute to get focused, and I'm gonna respond to yesterday's interview with Dame Taylor, uh, me and him. Now, first of all, let me see. Let me pull up something. All right. Now, yesterday, I really wasn't focused. Let me see. Let me switch this over. All right. Yeah, I was just switching a couple of things over. Now, what I'm doing is responding to the interview with Dame Taylor I had yesterday. Now, it's been a while, so I really wasn't. I just let things alone the way it is after I proved the point. Now, what happened is on the interview, which I always knew would come about. Hold on, let me cut this light on. Yeah, what I would already know. First of all, this 9 year old situation. When you tell him the truth about himself, what he gonna do? Mute, mute your vocal, and everything else. Now, on that interview, I'm gonna answer all the questions from him saying that um, Busy Works somehow put me up to something and all of this bullshit. Okay, first of all, Busy Works didn't put me up to nothing. Okay, I'm doing this on my own. Secondly, you gonna say that the beats I make is weak, but this beat right here, you've been playing constantly on it. Now, for it to be, okay, first of all, it was experimental. Okay, I just wanted something kind of zappy like. Now, when it come on there, nigga, please, the beats. Let's go to your channel and listen to the beats. Okay, and that whack ass shit you be doing. Okay, and if it's so weak, why were you playing it and rapping to it? And your raps is weak. Okay, nigga, please. And then specifically told you we can do a beat battle. Okay, you running from that, and then a mixing engineer. We can bet $1,000. I got $1,000 right now. Okay, now the reason why I didn't, because I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, if I would have bet you, which I would have won, because I'm a mix engineer and a producer. Okay, and you can go get the whole M League cap. They can't fuck with me. Okay, I'll embarrass you with this shit. All right. So if I get on your show and you muted and acting like a kid, when you get your ass whooped in this beat battle, you gonna renege up out of it. Okay? Which gonna make me have to put my hands on you. Okay? So to avoid the bullshit, because nigga, please, don't let money come between the battle. You supposed to be a hell of a producer and a hell of an engineer. What's the motherfucking problem? Okay? And then on top of this, it's a couple things at once. You got YouTube, okay? Even when he was trying to go through my records or whatever, my stuff on YouTube, he had internet problems. Okay? That's called throttling. Okay? And then why is it that YouTube, along with StreamYard, okay, both of them together, okay, with them two, why is it that YouTube got together with StreamYard and was blocking my broadcast or throttling my stuff so it wouldn't come out my broadcast? What's the reason behind that? Okay? Because it's a lot deeper. Okay? So what is the reason behind YouTube hiding that? What is the reason why on YouTube you got David Bland, you got Chris Angel, okay? Now, they do magic shit. They got 1,000,000 hits. I can do way more than them, and my shit ain't magic, but my hits are low. Why is it that if I go to Bigo Live, I got 600 and something viewers off the first time, okay? And when I come here, they low because it's a bulletin board service. So you can say you got viewers or you don't, okay? So it's set up and rigged, okay? But now, I don't worry about that either because it's sure enough funny that these entities around right now, today, you got Russia with over 11 nuclear missiles right now in the Atlantic Ocean, okay? I don't see America doing nothing right now, okay? So how do they get there? And you ain't doing nothing. Where's the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines? All them niggas right now is hiding, okay? So all of this in due time, it's gonna collapse, okay? So what I'm doing on my channel is I'm showing people what to do to make their stuff proper. Now, let's get into some of the stuff he's talking about, okay? Here go FL Studio, okay? Now look, he told you specifically that on the kick, dang, that you high pass it at 120. Let's do that, okay? And he was talking about, are you using um, FL Studio Parametric EQ2? What you want me to use? You want me to use the F6, or do you want me to use the E channel? Okay, let's use the E channel. Okay, see, it doesn't make a difference. A filter, whereas the parametric EQ or either of them, it don't make a difference. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute the rest of the music. We gonna see if this true. Told you he don't know what he talking about. Now, here we go. This is just a kick. Okay, now we gonna high pass it at 120. This is the high pass filter on the console. Let's see what happens at 120. Now you see what happened? Here's 120. Who wants that kick? This is what you're saying? So you're telling your viewers to high pass they kick at 120. Listen how I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna play it. Now here go yours at 120. Okay, let me explain this. In the bass drum, you got the pedal that hits against the front of the drum. Okay, that's at least 138. Okay, then you got the back of the drum. Okay, so you don't high pass to that. The answer to this question, and y'all gonna do your beats like that, you're gonna ruin your record. Okay, no. If you're gonna do this, this is the way you do this. If it's a kick that you want to, you're gonna put it at, like, for rock, it's 50. If you want a little girth, a little oomph to it, 40. If you're gonna mix your old all around track, I'm gonna show you this too. Now look, watch what happens when you listen to what I'm telling you. We're gonna take this from 120, and we're gonna back it down to 50, then we're gonna put it at 40. Alright? This 120. This in the 150, this 50, not 150 but 50. Now 40 is gonna get a little bit of thickness. That okay, you see the difference. Now, first of all, you don't high pass the kick at all. Okay, what you do is you take a parametric EQ. Okay, I want this. Let me take this off. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the master channel. Let me move this down. Let me move this. Let me move this. Now we're gonna use the parametric EQ2. Now, whether it's FL Studio or not, it doesn't make a difference. I can use waves. I can use plug-in alliance, which is even more doper. Okay? Now, and what's slow? And what's slow? All of this shit he talking about. Fool, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Okay? Now, what you do is you bag this to 30. Okay? This is how, in music, when you're a beginner, how we can tell the highs are too over high process, they're too high, and the low end is too rumbly. So, like regular records, there's a certain position, and that's 30. Now watch this. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna mix into it. Okay? That's how you control. Let me do it. And we mix in mono. Okay? Now, we play this back. Turn it from mono back to stereo. Okay? Here you go. This what you do. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Now, this sound normal. Okay? So, when you out there and you listening to him, I told you. And if you gon' already mess your kick out by high passing, how the hell you gonna beat me at an engineering thing? Your beat gonna sound crazy. Okay? So why would you high pass at 120? You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Okay? So that's showing you automatically. I've done this before. You're a liar. Okay? And then since you're talking about my beat, well, go check my comments. Look at the viewers because I view also to Facebook as well as other ones in YouTube, and you will see from this the comments. They like the beat. I like the beat. Okay, I just added a little variation to it, but I know what to do to make it even more classic, like I told you. Now, let's go to your beats. Let me ask you something, Dane. How many sharps is in the key of C major? You don't know a damn thing about music. Okay? So, and when you do your beats, it's always, and you talk about a nigga being a hater. Bro, let me tell you something. A hater, let's define that. A hater is a person who can do the same thing that you doing, that refuses to do it, so they hate you. When they should hate themselves for being stupid. Okay? They could have learned it just like you. So, what do I have to hate? Nigga, I've been around more artists than you. I know the same artists you know. Okay? You know that, and I know that. I got pictures with everybody. Erica, Badu, Dr. Dre, DJ Quick, a whole lot of other ones. Uh, Massive one. MC8, Snoop Dogg, Corrupt, all of that. I'm not far right now from Snoop Dogg's studio. Okay? So, and all this shit, and then I've showed it to you, you know, numerous times. Um, I could go through my pictures and show them that me, Cam. Matter of fact, let me show you this shit. This is me and Snoop. At this time, I lost my buddy. That's me and Snoop Dogg. This me and Bishop Don Juan. This is me and Cam. Okay, the list go on and on. I got pictures of me and Michael Cooper, the Lakers. Um, I just missed taking a picture with Keyshawn Johnson, the football player. And so, all of this, me being a hater. What do I got to hate for when I know more motherfuckers than you and I done more than you? Okay? When it comes to, I say it again, offer it again. Man, you can do a beat contest against each other. And I pull that real shit on. Okay? You can't last to that. Nigga, you weak. And then we go back into this um well the dude I was talking about that was gonna whoop his ass, come out here and whoop his ass. He said, oh, he didn't show up. Okay. You know why that man didn't show up? Because number one, he's a rider from the street. Number two, he know what you gonna do. The reason why, and we gonna get to this, that you ask, what is your name? What street you going to? What school you went to? And the reason why I want to know is maybe you stayed near my grandmother, or we might went to the school, or maybe my cousins, or I know all that. First of all, ain't no nigga from Los Angeles gonna ask you that. Okay? Hold on. Hello. I'm on YouTube broadcasting, but after that, nothing. What's up? I know. Yeah. I bet you didn't say none of that. Them cakes and pies. Oh. Oh yeah. All right. Well, after I do this, I'm gonna hit you up. I might come through. All right. All right. So, why? What I need to hate? Okay. Now, this song, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the process of mixing it out. Now, this is another thing on top of it. See, Dane is working with him. Now, the reason why he asked you where you stay at, like I say, he was saying is because maybe you stay near my mother or my cousin or my grandmother or went to school. That ain't what you doing that for. First of all, anybody from LA, okay? And I can call my buddy back right now, okay? And he's from LA. I can numerous people and ask them, if you just met somebody for the first time, are you gonna ask them, what's your name? And it's a human thing. It's the human is a human. Which lie you gonna blame it on? If it's a human thing, when you're talking to somebody, it's common sense. You're talking to a human. Okay? So it has nothing to do with humanness. It's when you a buster ass nigga. Okay? And so reason why you asking that is when you piss these people off and they get ready to whoop your ass, you got I know his number and go run to the police about it. That's what you doing, nigga. You ain't no street nigga, and you know it. I know it too, because if you was on the street or if you was in jail, them niggas will beat your ass. You would not even last, nigga. You wouldn't even say none of that shit you say on TV there. Okay? You know that, and I know that. Okay? So, like I told you, this is the reason why he asked that information. If a person from the street in any neighborhood on the globe in America or anywhere else, if you ask them, hey, I'm on the show, what's your name? And they say, my name is Lil Low. Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna talk music. I'm not gonna go into where you stay at, what school you in. When high school, niggas don't do that. Snitches do. Okay? That's what happens on the street. Nobody is going to ask you that. I can call many people right now on the phone that would tell you, hey, are you gonna ask them where they stay at, where they live, what school they go to, or in any of that? Hell no, you ain't. Number two, if you, since you so since you say my beat weak or whatever, well let me ask you something, dang. Okay? Let me ask this question. How many beats have you sold? Them white beats ain't going nowhere. You did something way back, and the only reason why they pick you up due to the heavy violence of gang activity, them companies was scared. Okay, so if you just mild mannered or whatever, they gonna pick you up. But right now, you ask it. I'm gonna ask you this question, brother Dang. It's so ironic, nigga. You done fell off the chart. Where's your other people stuff you doing from? You ain't doing nothing. Okay? If your beat's so hell of a so hard, why aren't you selling? Why are you working in the office for the record company? Because they done kick your ass off. Okay? So, and then if you made so much money in the industry, why are you charging people $3,000 for M League? And they're stupid because all you doing is flying out here to LA. You look and see a studio. You could do that at home in your local neighborhood. Watch a movie, a videotape. Same thing. Out of $3,000, he gonna tell you a bunch of garbage and send you home. This is a hustle. So you apparently your royalty checks ain't enough. Okay? And you're talking about where people staying at. Did you buy where you stay? Nigga, you renting. Okay? You renting your damn self. So where's all this glory and all of this? Why don't you come on my show? Therefore, I won't interrupt it. I'm gonna let you talk all the way, and I'm gonna talk all the way. You know, you won't pull up on that. And you're running from a beat battle. And then mixing engineer, damn, it's already won. I just proved that here. When you telling that they need to high pass it at 120 for a kick, it sounds crazy. Only a fool do that. That's a vocal range. That's for a male voice. And it's at 100. Okay? And then you smooth off into it. This nigga don't know nothing. All he gonna do is ruin whatever you trying to do. And if you're listening to it, you're a fool. I just proved to you that. Okay? So all of this garbage that he's talking about is nonsense. Busy Works Beast didn't put me up to nothing. I respect the brother. Okay? He took his knowledge from college. He decided to share it with the rest of the world. And he knows what he's talking about. The boy ain't lying. I've been to music school. Okay? I know the difference between somebody's telling the truth and lying. But dang, you got this situation with Waves, as you say, you're gonna start using a plugin. All you're gonna do is decline they sales because you don't know how to use the equipment correctly. And I told you, you can get anybody you want from any of them camps. I run a whole them on the top of from the top of from Pensado to I don't give a damn who it is you go get. They can't fade me in no goddamn mixing no shit. You done lost your goddamn mind. I come from a hell of a motherfucking family line. We no joke. Not in this industry shit here. And I've been around more people than you been around. And so you running from the beat battle, okay? And then you talk about this beat, but you on there rapping. Y'all go check the video out, okay? You on there rapping, and your raps is weak or whatever. I'm just kicking back, watching you, okay? And then to your little side piece haters in your little group, you know what I mean? You're welcome to say whatever you want, but guess what? You niggas ain't did as much as if I did in the industry. You trying to get where I already been, okay? So what's the problem? So what you yicking and yakking, it don't mean nothing because you're trying to go where I already been, okay? How many people you been around? How many stars you know? You know what I'm saying? And I can call my nigga BP right here. I'm gonna have him on the show. And actually, this beat is for him. Okay? So, and I got some more stuff that we finna work on. And shout out to BP, right? That we gonna do it a couple of tapes. So you in that nonsense, okay? You weak. Number one, you can't rap. Your music is whack. And only thing you do, your mental stability. You gonna ask me on the interview, well, how do you know what a dude who said he's gonna whoop your ass? How do I know where he at? Common sense. How in the hell am I know where a person at and I don't even know him? Then, on top of this, you said that uh, I came from out of jail or I'm in jail and been to prison and all this. How you figure that? I'm a mentor. Okay? I've been to jail. Black people, that's what they do. Okay? But I've been out of jail. And I've been a mentor for over 20 something years in the ghetto with adults, children of all races, sizes, and colors. Okay? And I still do that. Okay? So all of this that you talking, all right, that you saying, so you want to create a character as if that's something that you want to say, but you got it all wrong. Where did you get that I'm in prison? Where you get that from? I'm born with natural ability. Even if I was going to prison, I would laugh because I can let my own motherfucking self out. I'm something you can't imagine. One thought from this pineal gland, I turn that game around and I can let everybody out in seconds. Okay? You want to see what I'm talking about? Go to my video, Frozen Egg. That'll teach you a little something. I don't play that shit. Okay? And on top of that, you and this bullshit that you do, and then you mute the people on there. That's like a 9-year-old kid. That's not something that a grown man gonna do. Okay, it's really a waste of time for me to comment. Okay, so now another thing, when it comes to this, you can't tell me shit. I got damn near every plugin it is. Okay, and I know how to use them well. So if you're gonna do promotions for other people, um, and you're gonna do promotion for waves or whatever, and you slicing the beat, the kick at 120, all you gonna do is them as a disservice. Cause nigga, you not an engineer. You can't read music and your damn show can't play. So it's ironic, it's funny. It's funny. It's sad. Okay? And let me try and think of any more garbage you did. Then I'm gonna get into mixing this song for a minute. Um, the other thing was that you claim is this, okay? That somehow I'm a hater against you. I have nothing to hate you for. And let's clear this up. In the beginning, what happened? Oh, you was cool and all that. I'm still the same person. Right after that, this what caused me to even respond back to you. Is when you took a clip of that interview and you played it back talking crap. That's when I responded to you. Okay? Because it been a while. And then with all this stuff that you're exposing me to, I just exposed you. Okay? High pass and a kick at 120. Only a fool would do that. That shows you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Okay? So, Lil Herman, your Herman the monster looking self. That's what you look like. I'm gonna call you Lil Herm. Okay? And you ain't no gangster from the street. You live in LA. You not of LA. Nigga, what they call you? Lil Tyler and all three from Listerine gangsters. Nigga, please. You wouldn't go chest with them out there. These niggas on the streets will mop you. Just like them niggas was saying on there. Any of them will mop you. You know that, nigga. You ain't gonna, you want to see Curtis King and Busy Works fight, right? Well then, why don't you call that nigga who was gonna whoop your ass? And why don't you come out here to the gym in LA and let's see that happen? See? And then you want to try and hide behind money. You know, oh no, let's bet $1,000. I got $1,000 now. Okay? I got $1,000 right now. Okay? It's not even worth even starting with you. Number one, you don't even know how to use a high pass filter. And what you want to use, nigga? Huh? This is engineering. This is mastering it shit right here. This a API channel. Okay? This API, nigga. Which which one do you know? Do you know how to use this? Huh? Here go a millennial. Okay? This a mastering EQ. You gonna tell me something about this? Huh? Here go the EQ. Okay? Millennia. What do you need? What you gonna beat me with? Huh? And first of all, I'm gonna show you. For them kicks, that's another thing. You were talking about don't use any compression on the beat. Okay? I'm gonna show you something. Okay. Watch this. I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm gonna shut the parametric EQ off. Okay. Now, what we gonna deal with is kicks. He was talking about your beat. Okay. And in that, off the beat, he was talking about don't use compression and all that. Okay. Watch this. Here go your kick. What I'm gonna use, R box. It's a compressor. Here we go. This is waves. So when you get use they plug in, yet Nahu probably gonna slap the shit out of you. Nigga, you weak. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You know, damn producer. You a fool. Lil Herm. Now watch this. Watch what this do to this kid. This alright bottom. You can't use a drum, a compressor to make your drums hit. Only a fool would tell you that. Your drums don't hit. As soon as this come up, I'm gonna show you. Okay. Now, listen to this kick. Now watch what happened when I use R-Box. Now you now turn it off before, after. Okay. Now, what we'll combine this. Let me make sure. Cut up the audio. We're gonna combine this with um, a Pultec EQ. I'm gonna use this one. I really like this by Kai. It's in the X's. You see all these plugins right here, nigga. Please. Now you know how to use them all. What is it? Is X Max? No. Let me see. Let me see. UD. I'm gonna tell you in 1 minute. Okay. You wolf or wolfy or warmy. That's it. Okay. Warmy. W. Warmy. This is a Pultec EQ. Now watch. Okay. This for attenuation. This the boost. That's good in the high point. We gonna sharpen the Q. Okay. Now I'm gonna go after the sub. We gonna put this about, you can use 60 and bring in some lows. Now I'm gonna do some attenuation. Now we'll add some total harmonic distortion. This is like guitars, the distortion. Same thing. We using this. It bring the kick out even more. Okay. That's a Pultec EQ. Now, these here, okay, we can put smack attack. Also, if I want to make it hit a little harder, I can come in here to this kick and change this waveform to make it come through more. Change this to a sawtooth wave, and it'll come in even more. It'll stick through because you're using it as a sine wave. There's many ways to do drums. Watch. Now watch this. Now you hear that smack. You hear that smack. Okay? This is how you do stuff when you engineer. When you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Now, let's kick this too. Another thing why your shit ain't gonna hit. Let's play this. Okay. And you see the drums is prominent. But anytime you use a kick and the bass together, it's going to be a phase issue. So once I click the phase, it's going to come in even more cleaner. Watch this. This is regular, then I'm going to click the phase button. Now I'm going to hit the phase button. Back normal. It's cloudy. Now with the phase button, when I hit this, it's going to be clearer. And the bass sound good. Now, I'm going to turn on parametric EQ where I can control the low end. That proved to you right there. You don't know what you're talking about. I know it, and you too. And first of all, guess what? On the kick, leave it alone. There's no reason to high pass the kick at all. Because what I'm going to do is when it's, first of all, as I explained, you take the beat and you run all the channels with the beat on it to one empty channel, and that's called a bus. Okay, from that channel you're gonna have one channel for the drums, one channel for the bass, one channel for the keyboard sound, right? And you're gonna run all three of these channels into another empty channel. So this is the bass, the drums, the keyboard sound, run all to this next channel here. This channel here, you're going to put the parametric EQ on this here, and you're going to cut it at 30. Okay? There's no need to even touch any of that. And then he's telling you that not to use a compressor. I just use the compressor. I just use RVox. This is what he says. I'm going to start doing videos for waves and all of that too. Right? I learned from waves too. Also, okay, and many others. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. And so it's a whole bunch of garbage and really a waste of time because you ain't shit. All right? So now, with this cut here, okay, and I'm not giving you up all my game. You already know, and I know, at M League, go get the niggas from M League. And you too. I told you then. I pull up. I pull up where you are. I embarrass you in front of your own damn studio. And you got the real equipment. You can go get whoever you work for in that building. None of them can fuck with me. I guarantee you that. And so this is the little game that's played, or you and YouTube together. You know, stop his broadcast and render down his speed. All of this stuff you did with StreamYard. So I flipped StreamYard. Fuck StreamYard. Okay? And so I got something else. I use Prism. Okay? And that's a great one. Alright? That's what I'm broadcasting out and now. And you see it's no problem. Same setup, same internet speed. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. It's a waste of time. Now, if you people want to learn the correct way, this is why they left from over there and came over here. I teach you what's real. You know what I'm saying? From experience as an engineer. You got all ways packed, but your shit sound like nothing. And don't use a compressor. I just did. Okay? There's a lots of compressor. There's another compressor. Okay? You can use on your drum bus, or on your drums, period. And that is, I'm gonna replace this. What I'm gonna use waves. It's 1176. Now, reason why. Let me see. Where are you? Pop, 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 pop. 1176. Where are you? Where are you? Let me see. It's gonna say 76. Where you at? Oh, here we go. Now, compressors. What he's not telling you, what he don't know, what he's talking about. Different compressor are for different things. You don't use one compressor for the whole music stuff. That's a damn fool. You use several different compressors. There's the Verimue. There's a VCA. There's a FET compressors. Okay? There's different kind for different one. The 1176 has distortion with it. Okay? And it works backwards. Okay? So it got bite and grit to it. So let me put this across this kick. Okay. Now, here's the kick. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna set it with the metronome. You see that? This another compressor. See it say compressor. See right here? Compressor. This 1176. Okay? And you can click it from a dark, which is the darky, which is deeper. And you got the bluey, that's the light. You see that? Okay? So, what he's teaching you, don't use a compressor. Here we go again. That mental mind, his mind is gone and fucked up. Then you're talking about older people. Then your mother's older than you. Your uncles are, oh, and they haters. No, they not. They know you got a mental problem. Your uncle should have beat your ass. That's what he should have. I wouldn't even put up with that garbage. Now, you're a grown man. You're doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Your mind, for you be a grown man, your mind is of a child. You know what I'm saying? You don't even make sense. Nigga, you ain't no engineer. Go get them M-League niggas. Go get them. Go get your best mix engineers. I'll clown them niggas. Fool. You got me fucked up. Another thing that can add some nice little sauce to your projects, okay, is when you use tape emulation. Okay? That grabs even more when you use that. My tape is Kai tape. Let me go in here because it never really shows up. Let me go get it. plugin manager. Okay. It's a Kai. All right. Where you at? Here we go. Simona card. Here you go. Tape face. Okay. This in the studio. Okay. This the real to real. Now watch this. Okay. Let me cut this down some. I can use this one. Okay. Now you just see what this tape is doing. Now, let me see how many. Now, I can add saturation. We even got a widener. You have to watch how to use this. You can make it too washy. This is thin. Let's widen it. If I wanted with more girth. Okay. Now, I can mix it in the way I want. Okay. Let's see how I hit with a little music. Now, so we make it fair and even. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna play the kick. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put this 11/7. I wanna look at the level. Make sure they're at the same level. Okay. Okay. This is the highest it go up with that double to do. Now we want that to stay. So we make sure we're doing it at the right level. It's a little up. I need to come down a little. A little bit more. Okay. And its signal input is too high. Let me bring this down. Now give it some gain. Let me probably bring down a little more. Now I'm gonna increase the gain. A little too high. Just a little bit. Now, let me check this also with the Kai. Let me take this off. Okay. That's the original with nothing on it. And I want to match. I want to level match it. Let me turn this off. Okay, we got it with -6. Now, let me turn this down. How you tell compressors is good? You turn them to the volume that's normal. Oh, and this another thing. Nigga, you gonna say, when I'm talking about gain staging, you learned that from me? Knock it off. Nigga, I ain't never seen you do a video on gain staging. How am I learn from you and I knew this before you? Maybe a smidgen. Okay. Now, with the pull tech EQ. Okay. Now, that's normally set. Now I can turn this back on. It's a little too high. So I'm gonna bring you down. Okay. And then you have right here, you got to set your calibration. Okay. You don't know talk about that or know shit about it. Now we'll add the Kai. Now, if I want to up the sound, come in here to Fab Filter. And we can increase it a little. Okay. Now, I can add some more harmonic distortion with this transient. grease filter. Let me see what it is. Oh, okay. Number one is 8-1. Now what I do, back down. It's a little too commercial. Let me mix it mine on. Input up. Come on, man. You're doing great, Michael. Now the problem was in this API because as soon as I cut it on, I forgot a button. Okay, let me straighten this out. Now there's too much grit. Now I have to go through this totally. Okay. But to show you, like I said, for the kick, you can use 1176. Okay? For your drums, you use the Pultec EQ. This is what they use. You can use, matter of fact, I need to turn down a little. It's THD. Now, there's a whole lot of other things, okay? Like I showed you, different plugins to make certain things come out right. All right. So out of all of this, like I said, all the stuff he was talking about, y'all go back and watch it. The interview yesterday. Okay. When I told the nigga we'll have a beat battle between me and you, he refused it. Okay. Then he gonna talk about mixing. Okay. You're not gonna touch me in no shit like that. All right. That's most definite. You, Emily, your crew, the people you're around, none of them can handle that. And if I want a little saturation, here's another killer plug-in, Black Box. Where you at? Yeah. Oh, here you go. This is Plug-in Alliance. This add depth. Okay. I'll pull up plug-in at the plug-in. You don't want to listen to this now. Let them tubes come in. This Pinto and Triode, okay? This for the highs, this for the low. You see how much depth it got? So when I get towards the end of mixing, I got this whole arsenal to work with, okay? Now, is he showing you this? And he talking about plugins. I got all the plugins, bruh. maybe we want to go and use the oven, the oven. This again is plugin alliance. Let's play it. You notice how every little detail come. I ain't even touched no knobs yet. Now, with this whole channel, okay, once it's been gain stage, okay, now what I'm gonna do um, is I take all these plugins off. Okay, I want to make sure everything is clear. Now let me check it. Okay, so depending on how I want to go, if I want to rock, let me see, with the Lindale in the API, or do I want to need um, my favorite is that Amic. So this what I'm gonna do. Since West Coast Beats uses the G channel, that's what I'm gonna use. See, I got that. This is my favorite baby right here. This right here. This is the best one out of all of them. Okay. Now, um, but I'm gonna go with the G channel. All right. So I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna highlight all these all the way to you. Okay. And I'm gonna come and throw this E across them. Mm. Here, here. So you're gonna have to use some kind of channel strip to get the console so noise. Okay, and this is what makes up the G channel. So we're using the G channel console. There's the E. There's the knee. There's the API. I have all of them. Let's see. Did you finish? Yes. All right. So we're gonna start with the kick. Okay. Now, when I mix this, I'm gonna silence the Pro EQ. Okay. Now, I'm gonna start gain staging. Even though I previously did a little, but it wasn't good enough. And I'm gonna start shaping the kick. I don't want no, that's for room sound. Now, I'm gonna open the attack because I want that kick to come through. Okay, let me go through here. Something else is on. Let me see what's on here. Nothing on here. Okay. Okay. Still up too high. Let me do something. Let me make sure I reset you. You just down a little bit. It been previously gain stage. It's a little. That's perfect. Now I'm gonna go back to its waveform. Let me check you again. I think it's too much. Let me see when you go baboo. Right here. Let me check you. Yeah, he's up too high. Okay, another thing. I'm gonna go Control A, highlight them all, and I'm gonna give them a little beef to them. Okay. check the bass. Now in mixing, what I'm doing is setting up my dynamic range, because if it's not right, no matter what you do to your drums, they're not gonna come out right. Okay, we're gonna go back to the mixer. Now I'm gonna start mixing the kick. This is the E channel. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I want this to cycle at the right speed. I should have did this. I am. Wait a minute. It's just not gonna make sense for me to keep going over all of these. Let me just delete them. This way, when I do this, ooh, no. Oh yeah, I can just copy them. That's what I'm gonna do. This is just make it faster. Instead of me doing the same settings repeatedly, I'll just set the main issue so I don't have to go over it again. It's a waste of time. You stupid. Michael. Oh my god. Let me see. Alright. Now I'm gonna copy this. Let me see. Make sure I do everything first. Da da da. Da 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 da. Let me see. You. Turn you down and I'll dial in. And you. 2, maybe 1. Alright. Well, yeah. You here. Turn you down. Turn you all the way down. Okay. That's perfect. Now I'm going to copy this to all of these. Okay? It's quicker. See, old boy is stupid. He don't know what the hell he doing or what he talking about. Okay. Let me see this again. Let me take this off. You got 2 of them on here. Let me go back over that waveform again. You just got a little bit too much on you. two under you. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's see how you did with the rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. You might be a little bit too high. Let me see if I put you normal. Kicking too much. Okay. So you pay attention to every little detail. Okay. Now, here's a high pass filter. Now, if I want to roll, I can roll this. I don't want to take all the wobble off. I'm going to put you at 30. Alright, for now, let's hear it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna even use it. Okay. Now let's go to the dynamic section. Now, this I want to set where I want the compression, how much. I want a 5%. Okay. I want a fast release. No, I don't. I want a slow one. Now, this is where I want the kick. Pick up that. Okay. This is cool. We good. Now let's go to the EQ. Now we're gonna set this whole thing about 7K. Now this is the presence. Now, you notice that I'm adding very little. And this is a sweep. Now we're going to put this down here. Depends on what we do. We can put it at 40. Or I could put it at 60 or 50 and just add. Now you hear that? It's these very little things. Okay. Now we're gonna add distortion. 18.3. That's good. Okay, let me hear the mid. To the side. Can do just one taste. Let's say this. Okay. Perfect. I don't want it in stereo. Should be in mono. Let's play it. Okay. Now let me cut it down. Perfect. Next instrument. between the kick and the sub, which one's going to dominate? Because this is West Coast, the kick is the boomiest. Now, trap, it would be the sub bass. So I want to hear, I don't want it to interfere with the bass. Your range is 60. We're going to do a sweep. I can go over here to 60 hertz. 66 would be better because I don't want to add too much bass. It's a little too much. Now, looking at it in its waveform, it's uneven. Okay. Now let's go check these together. I'm gonna take this phase button off and I'm gonna use the one on the console. Okay. Number two, I want this mono. I'm gonna listen in the mid. One more time. And a little harmonic distortion, 1%. Telling me one more. Too much. You good. With the kick. Now we're gonna hear what it sounded. I'm gonna cut on the limiter. Here it's loud response. Here we go, it's gonna get loud. Well, here we go here. Go to the next one. It's the clap. Now, something else y'all don't notice. With FO Studio, they're giving you bottoms and top. When you get kicks, it's two kicks in one. One is where the hammer hit the microphone in front of the bass drum. One is out the back. Okay, and you blend them to one project. On this same snare, there's a mic over the top, a mic at the bottom. Okay, so this here is a bottom snare under the bottom. It takes two to make it, but since I just used this, usually I'd get a better snare and I'm gonna start making some, because this is the bottom side. All right, so let's go in here. Let me take all of this panning off. All right, let me cut off this limiter. And let me bring this up. Okay, it's too loud. Maybe a little better. 1, 2, 3, 4, and perfect. Okay, let me see. Go in your waveform. Okay, if I want you to, yeah, come through a little more. Now I got too much legato. Okay, all of this goes into your stuff. You have to learn how to use this stuff properly. All right, let's see what else we're going in. Okay, same method. Turn the max. I don't want but 5%. Okay, dynamic. We can link. Okay, I want this to only affect the snare. So I'll put that like 108 or better 140, 150. I don't want it too light. Okay. That's snares. I like it about 7. Okay. We can give it a little presence, not too much. Really, I'm gonna leave you straight because I'm gonna check this against the clap. Okay. Now we add distortion. I'm gonna make you mono. Let's hear the mid. We can add a little girth. Okay. Let's check its level. You're too damn loud. Okay. Let me go over this because this end part, pop, 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 you too loud. You got, this is too damn loud. up a little taste. We're gonna do that on. Yeah, we'll go back. And okay, let's come down just a little bit. Okay, you're done. Go to the next one. Okay. Oh, let me go back to this. Let me go back. I want to get rid of this decay, because I don't want that room sound. There you go. I don't want that. Now I can sharpen this attack. Okay. Now we can move forward. Let's go to this flat. Now we're going to do the same thing. Now, wait a minute. Let's go back to the snare. I'm going to use the filter. And I'm going to filter off. And I'm going to 2 in. Okay. Forward and blah, blah, blah. You good. Now let's go back. Let me see. So we're gonna come down here. We're gonna move this 5%. Okay. I want you slow. And let me go back to that snare. I want yours fast. Yeah. Okay. Back to you. Okay. Pretty much. I want some presence. And like a slap. Okay. I'm sweet. Yeah. Okay. Each one of these have a different channel, which make all of them gonna sound different, like a real concert. Okay. Let me make sure I turn the numbers on these. Okay. You gotta be 3. You have to be 2. Okay. Let me hear it's. Okay. Let me check my polarity movement. Your polarity. Okay. Okay. Let me hear it's mid sides. Mids. It's a little too thin. Can use some girth. Okay. Let's listen to the sides. You good. Okay. Hear these two together. All right, let's check this a little bit loud. Cut on limiter. Let's hear this. Great. You can hear that E channel coming through so beautifully. Okay, what is this? The hi-hat. Okay. Bring you up. Bring you up. Okay, let me look at this level. It's up too high. I'm gonna do a little gain staging. Dial you back a little. A little bit more. This nigga got nerve to say, "Oh, gain staging, you learned that from me." Man, if you don't knock it off. Oh, have he? He been around? I hope you watching it. You's a mark ass nigga, boy. You don't want none of this. That's what you're running for. Then you mute me, mute my words on there, all of that. Go get your M League and you come with them. Or let me pull up to your studio and I'll clown you in front of your own homies in your studio, nigga. You's a mark. I should have listened to my homie the first time. Have to say you was right. Yeah. All right. Let me make sure this is right. Okay. We good. Let me finish cleaning it up. There's a whole lot of plugins to make this even doper. Okay, I'm gonna get to that after I do this. So this here, I'm gonna close you off at 200. But I'm going back to this clap because I want to filter. Filter you. At least about 100. Let me see. I'll make sure these is. Okay. Now let me shut you off. Go back to here. Okay. Now, let me do the same technique. Yeah, dang. You damn fool. Yeah. Okay, I want this fast. Okay. I'm going to tell this I want it to kick in at 200. Okay. With a little girth. Now we're going to cut up this. See, my techniques are incredible. Okay, right there. Now, let me see. Let me do a sweep. And then someone, yeah, We need you over here in them league. I'm good, bro. You do the M league. Okay, let's see. What is this? 5. Thank you, 5. What number? 5. Okay. I might leave that stereo. Analog. Yeah, probably analog. Let me see. Okay. Let me hit the mid. Oh, let me give you 1% this. Let me hit the mid. Let me see. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, let me bring it down. Indeed, it's a little taste. That's good. Mid. Accent side. A little too much. That's excellent. Perfect. Perfect. Let me get a little volume. Down just a little taste. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let me mix in mono. Now, if I want to also, what you talking about? You can't clean up your beat. Yo, you can't, using compression. Nonsense. I can put on here the SPL splash. Okay. Just another plug-in alliance. The SPL. Let me see where you are. SPL plus attacker. This here will get you them clean hats. Let's put it in. Okay, let me just deal with the hi-hat. I don't need these two. Let me put you back up where you were. Now you see how these hi-hats are getting even more crispier. Okay, now let me back them down to regular. Now, they're more cleaner. This is without. They dull. Now this with. Okay? There's a hell of a lot you can do to drums to make them punch out. He's not an engineer. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next one. This should be the open hi-hat. Oh, let me go back to sound design. Let me see if I need to. Yeah, I do. I keep forgetting this here. I don't want that room sound. Just the K. I don't want that on there. Now, if I want to punch harder, change its waveform. See, they don't know what they're talking about. He don't know none of this shit. You're probably stealing shit. Move, son, nigga. That still ain't gonna help you. All right, let's look at the reading. You're great. Okay. control this and shape it. Okay, this open hi-hat, same thing. I don't want that from in the room. And I actually like that waveform. Okay, let me close this tag. And I'm gonna turn up the out. And I'm gonna check it with the hi-hat. Still say it's a little too much drag on it. I'm gonna turn you up a little. Good. Now, let's go back to the mixer. Okay. Now, I know what. I don't really want no presence, but I'll let you linger around presence range. Okay. Now I'm gonna do a sweep. Okay. Add a little girth. We're gonna use 6. I want you 9. Let's see, I believe. Yep, it's easy. Okay, let me drop the fade buttons on here. And make sure I got it on the clap. Good. And you got a fader issue. Oh, we have it. Listen to the mids. Let me silence this. Let me reach out to you. Let me make sure I got you. Yeah, you up too loud. And then, dang, this little question you asked. You said, oh, he been in jail or something, or the prison or something. He probably been around them 6 souls or something like that. Let me explain to you something. Let me get this straight. I don't gang bang. But my homie from Rough Riders, and you claim you did beats for Nipsey. Knock it off. You'll talk that shit when he dead. If that nigga was alive right now, he'll clown your motherfucking ass. Let me tell you something. Me and my homie right now, that's on here right now, used to go over there. Stop this before he even made it. And then smash to the studio with Don Otavier, who did Easy Album. Okay? I'm a mentor. That's why I ain't in jail. You see what I mean? You got to set an example. And what you got against the 6 O's? Huh? Go holler. You don't like Big U? I know everybody. I know people from different gangs. I don't gang bang. Okay? They're people to me. That's what we are. Youth. As a black man gets older, he gets different title. Youth, then it's thug, then it's hoodlum, then it's gangbanger. I don't associate myself or my people with none of that. You see what I mean? I'm universal. That's why I can go anywhere. But if you got some problems with them, why don't you go over there and say that to them? I bet your ass PC up, because they ain't gonna play with your ass. Okay. And we got pan issue. Okay, it's a little too low. Let's cut it up, bro. Let's go. Got you. Okay. We're a little too hot. Okay. Same technique. I don't want that decay. I ain't asking you for room size. And I want you to stick more. So I'm going to change your wage form. And I want you a little tighter than that. Okay. Then I want to tighten up your out. Now I'm going to check you with the hi-hat. Maybe just a taste more on the out. So when you go through this, you have to shape your different sounds. Okay. Let me check it again. And you're phasey lazy. Okay. And add some of this. Your channel is 7. Mid. Something in here. Let me come back. And I'm gonna use the filter. That's why I'm getting all of this. Okay, let's check this in the beat. And we're gonna give it a little taste. Let me see. Let's cut it up. Now let's hear it in stereo. Let's go. Yeah, Dane. What you think about that? Damn fool. Let's try the next one. check it with the beat. Let's turn up the mixer. Okay, let's play. Okay, you asking, let me see. Oh boy, these levels. How do you saturate the highest carrying organ? How did you going to get this veil to ring? What's old school way of being the drop sound on the 80s? Okay, I'm glad you asked that question. Okay, listen. Each sound that you use, these are frequencies. Some frequencies is going to crash into other ones. Okay, so that's why you see me putting one instrument against the other one. Okay, and while I'm doing that, I'm making sure that one don't lead over or clog up the other one. And there's phase issue and there's EQing. So we're doing all of this, and all of this, it adds up. Okay. Then we're gonna, this ain't even got saturation on it. Bro, if I put saturation, let me see. I got all the plugins. What I want? Something dangerous. Just to show you how I could use a black box. I just took it off here. Let's just show. Let me get it again. Black box. I'm gonna use the littler one. See, I'm building. This is just naked clean. Okay. Now, this a Pinto, and it's and trial. Trial just mean the highs. Pinto, the lows. Okay. Flat mean I'm gonna put across everything. Okay. Now, here's the saturation. It's already pre-cut up. I want to turn it down. Okay? I want to add, you just heard that difference. I want to add as much as I want to it. Okay? So, I'm going to just show you what black box do. Okay? I'm going to add a little low. Little high. Now the air amount. Now I'm gonna saturate. I'm gonna add two. Saturated. When I cut on the air button, you can hear all kind of highs. Okay. Now, there's that. There's a whole lot of saturated, bro. This is gonna be later on down the aisle. Once I um, do this, I'm gonna render to wave, and then um, I'm gonna add the reel to reel to get more saturation. There's a whole lot of saturation. There's um, different ones you can use distortion, like on the guitar amp, because distortion is put on everything. Okay, so it depends on what you want and how you want it to be. Um, any other questions? Let me go back to you and see. Okay, what the old school way of being the drop sound in the 80s. Now in the 80s, if you look at it, it was about the kick. Remember the kick came in and first you used to have that one little boom, you know, the beats and the one boom. So in the 80s, it was the kick drum and that little boom, okay, in that. So that's why I'm not letting the do 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 dominate. I don't want it to dominate. I want to hear it, but I don't want to dominate the do do from the kick. You see what I mean? Because they're both low end sounds, and if I let them both do that, then they're gonna become mud. It's not gonna come clear because they both fighting for that frequency space. Also, there's phase issues, and also just a little pan. I'm gonna show you this. Just a slight pan of the bass make it cut through the mix. Watch this. See how the bass came through more clearer? Let me put it back. Listen to it. Maybe, matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna just listen between these two. Okay, you see, it's a frequency fight because they both on the same channel exactly. That's why you paying. I'm just gonna add a little. See how much clearer it is? Okay, now I'm gonna leave the bass. Okay, that's the clap. Yeah, and it's the hat. Let me see. Now I'm gonna start on this. Okay, I'm gonna play it. I can already hear this sound is already. This is number 9. I want you mono. Okay, now I'm gonna lock in sounds that we don't need. Fast. gonna knock some bass out. Now I'm again says it. Let me make sure you. Oh, you are too loud. What's number? Deep down. That's you. We're gonna come down. Now, I'm glad you came over here, because with Dame, he was telling you, don't use um, compressor on your drums. And he's a total damn fool. I'm gonna show you why. As I'm finna go and add that R box to that kick, it makes it stand out even more. And then the simple mindedness to low pass this. I'm gonna give you the example. This kick, watch this. He says low pass your kick, and he's talking about on the channel. Now watch how stupid his ass is. Look, low pass. This is this at 120. Listen to the kick, and then look what happens when you do that. I'm showing you he don't know what he's talking about. Okay. Okay. Let's hear it. I'm gonna cut it up with the limiter. Okay. Now, we gonna do it his way. Watch this. Here's the filter. 120 is right here. Listen what happened to the kick. And he telling you, mix your music like this. Only a goddamn fool would do this. You don't know what you talking about. Watch. Let me take this part. I don't even hear this on. Something on. This must be the wrong one. Okay, let me go over here. Something is not on. Let me see. I don't even feel the filters moving. Okay. It's on. Okay. Now, you're gonna high pass the kick. Let me see what else is on here. Oh, the dynamic section is before whatchamacallit. Here we go. Yeah. I put the dynamic section on before. Here's the example here. Okay. Here it goes. Now, that's at 120. This is what you want. Listen to the kick. It sounds like garbage. This is at 120. High pass your kick at 120. This what you want. you can physically listen and tell this isn't right. If you want a high pass it for a kick, if you want a little meat to it, go to 40. Watch. That's 39 by 40. That's with a little girth to it. Okay? Now, what I'm telling you, don't even bother with it. Leave it alone. Because when you go to your mix bus, you're going to add it. Let's go to the bass. Let me finish the rest of these. Let me check for any more questions. Okay. And he had nerve to talk about this beat. Let's go through yours, Dane. Okay. Now, let me check the level. You're a little too damn high. Let me see. Let me check your phase. Your phase? Yep. Okay. I got two more to go. Let me take this off. It's too loud. Let me cut off this limiter. Oh, it's off. It's the parallel mix. I'm gonna use this and use where I want it. And I want a fast attack. I'm gonna mix in mono. sweet. Let me cut this down, son. Let me see. I'm checking against the other ones. Now I'm gonna do this one. Okay, I don't want this to dominate the toot toot toot. I want it just to relax. Now I'm sweet. Now I'm filter it off. done. Now we're gonna mix. Let me mix. Put this in mono. You always mix in mono. Sound good on one speaker. When you play them back, it's gonna sound perfect. Okay. Now once you mix in mono, put it back stereo. Right here. Right click. Reset. Okay. Now we're gonna add the boost. Here we go. Now what I'm gonna add to this kick, I'm gonna add R-Vox, which he tell you not to use. He's a fool. Where is that? R-Vox. R-Vox. Here we go. Mono. Because I want the kick to be a little bit more prominent. So. I'm going to check it without this because I want to set its level. box some for someone to hear it a little more. And let me turn it down. Turn it down a little more. And I'm going to set its energy against the metronome. A little more. Okay. Now let me remix in mono. Shut these off. Okay, now let's put this back. Stereo. Let's cut up. Oh, it's already on. Let's go. Now all the frequencies is fighting on the same frequency of every frequency, which is gonna cause a bad mix. So we got to do some panning. Let me explain to you panning. See the difference between me and Dane. I'm a producer and an engineer. I know what to do. Okay? He owns some bull crap. Now, for panning, this is the reason why. When you pan drums, imagine the drummer. So I got that example. Where are my drumsticks? Where you at? Okay, hold 1 minute. Let me get my drumsticks. Okay. I play drums. All right. Now, here's the drumsticks. The hi-hat is going this sound right here. This. Okay? This sound here. So how we know the panning? My head is the straight middle. Okay? Now, when we playing drums, this part is doing this. Right? Now, my head is 12 o'clock. Where's this? It's about 11 o'clock. Between 11 and 10-ish. So that's where I'm going to move this hi-hat. I'm going to move its pan over. Okay? Now, over here, this snare is this hand. And so this is about, maybe about 3 o'clock. Okay? Two, three. Okay? So we're going to move this about 3 o'clock. Now I want this over a little more. Okay? Now, this, since it's open, is the same spot as the hi-hat that's doing this. Because that's made on the hi-hat too. This. Okay? So these two, what percent is this pan? 28%. I'm going to turn this same direction. 28%. Now I wonder, just for hearing purposes, technical shit, it comes a little clear when it's not exactly. So I took it 1 degree off just to hear that clarity. Okay? What's next? Now I want to put the shaker. I can leave it up the middle because it's already passed. Okay? Now we're going to go to this. I'm going to leave this up the middle because it's a texture. Now let's go to this. I want it to go that way. I'm paying this 50%. Now I'm going to do this 50% the opposite. Okay, and this here. Okay, let's throw in the rest of the beat. Let's go. You hear how much everything is much clearer. Okay? Now, Dame Taylor is telling you don't use a compressor on it. I just did. This is just one stage. Now I have to run all of this to a bus channel. Okay? And then those bus channels, let me explain to the bus. I'm going to take every last one of these drum sounds and put them on one channel. Take the bass and put it on one channel. Take the keyboards, put it on another channel. Those are called buses. Then we have to EQ and compress them and mix them all to one. And that's called your mix bus channel. Okay? Then, after I get this stuff to the mix bus channel, I start to add more plugins to thicken it up. Okay? Like the tape simulator. Okay? I had just went through it. It's the Kai tape simulator. We'll add that, okay, to give it that thicker saturation, and it's a build up, okay. And so, if you do this and you sell beats, your beats will sell more because you did something to them. Now, if you want a record deal with the record company and you ain't did none of this, they gonna wonder why. You got compressors in there. Did you use them? No. Why? Because Dame told you not to do it. Okay? He's not an engineer. He don't know what the hell he's talking about. I hope he watching. You know what I'm saying? You don't make no sense. And where's Emily? Go get your niggas from Emily. Bring yourself, and you can bring all the great mix engineers you can find. They can't fuck with me. And they know it. Okay? That's why you have you let me give you an instance of this. Okay? On dude on viral access, he did a beat. And I told him, look, too much compression. You need to do a couple of the things. You need to let me do it. He like, all right, how much you gonna charge? I ain't gonna charge you nothing. I'm just gonna do it. Okay? So he sent it through Google, which owns YouTube, and they blocked it. Okay? Then when I screenshot it and I sent it back to him, they blocked it. Okay? So this little incident is they haters. They mad because I know this shit well, better than them. Okay? So it's their little game. But all of this, if you take a look at it today, why is all the hate coming up? Because that 400 years is up and all hell gonna break loose. Right now, you have Russia. Now, since the United States and NATO is so hell of a right now in the Atlantic Ocean, right? Every move you do is gonna cause a severe catastrophic response. Every time you do stupid shit. Okay? So, it's 11, more than 11 nuclear subs in Atlantic. So, where's the Army, the Air Force, the Marine? Where's all that? Y'all niggas done gone and hide. Y'all niggas done gone hide. You hiding. Because you know that boy ain't over, that boy over there, he ain't finna play with you. You see what I mean? So all the hating in the world, it ain't gonna make a difference. It ain't gonna be no Google. Ain't gonna be no YouTube. Okay? All this is finna be overturned. All of this rules and stuff is zero. They don't apply to me. None of your law, none of that shit apply to me. I am the damn law. Okay? So all of these little games that you play, sooner or later, they're gonna catch up to you. It's gonna be the fall of your demise. So they was blocking me, them in StreamYard. not letting me uh, stream my stuff, them together. What did StreamYard have to do with it? I never did anything to StreamYard. I never did anything to Google or to YouTube. But they wanted to come it on. And I told you, when you deal with me, stay in your lane. If you veer out your lane, I'm going to put you back in your lane. Okay? So that's all that is. You can hate because I'm a good musician and engineer all you want. But you don't stop nothing. Then, on top of this same beat, you know what they did? They took the beat out of my computer. So I had to come here to FL Studio and let me show you. Push this button and see at the bottom where it say revert to last. I had to hit that to call this song back up. Okay, I done bust them in my computer, stealing music, all kind of stuff. Okay, so when Dame was talking about different beats I do, I say them good ones for my clients. I don't even do them on here. Okay, and this is experimental. Yes, it's funky, but it's experimental. But dang, where's your beats? And like I asked you, let's do a beat battle. You refuse to do that. You talking about mixing channel? I'm not even through with this. This is better than your whole camp right now. I'm not even through with it. Let me see if I got any questions. Yeah. Okay. So out of this, if I really want to do it and clown down, I pull out that Harry. My next video, I'm finna pull out that Harrison. Mix bus 32C 9. Okay? That's a real console. Real studio console. To me, okay, for the sound, you ain't got nothing that's gonna get that count. These plugins, they don't even do it. They do it, not good enough. When you run this through a Harrison, it's a wrap. And dang, where you at in your studio with hard gear, I'll run circles around you and the M League. You go out here, fly out that Los Angeles, you go in the studio. I've been in them too many times. And then they gonna talk and tell you a good one. Yeah, and this is what you practice. Take that $3,000 and send you back home with no response. Okay? No hookup, no nothing. Me, I got the hookup to the record companies and everything like that. I never had no problems out the record company. It's the stoop to dykes, the people that's above that has a problem. But that on that tip, I got that problem solved too. So they can hate all they want to. You ain't got nobody who can mix better than me. And I ain't even through yet. I'm still playing. Let me not forget, every time you do a beat, every time you do something, hit control and save. Save your stuff. And Clacy, glitch out. Okay? Now, I'm finna go use the restroom for a minute. I'm gonna let the beat play. Then I'm gonna come back in here and I'm gonna render this off. And then I'm gonna showing you to run your stuff to a bus. Okay? And so on my channel, I teach you for real. Not no lies. You know, a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube and none but lies. That's all they teaching you. So they mess your track up. High pass here. Like this fool. High pass, your kick. I'll do it again. I'm going to show you this. This nut don't make sense. Watch. He said again. Out of his mouth. Again. High pass your kicks to 120. Now let's listen to it again. This is high pass, right? We're gonna listen to the kick. Then I'm a high pass right here to 120. Now you go around this, your tape, if you didn't do it, it's gonna sound better than if you did it. Because when you do it, it's gonna destroy your kick, which is gonna destroy your mix. All false information, him claiming that he don't know. Where's your beats at? Okay? Like I said, I asked you for a beat battle. Okay? You don't want to do that. But you gonna say, my beat is weak. Okay? Then why don't you take that fade on the beat challenge? You don't want to do that. Okay? That means, nigga, please. I'll run circles around you. You, Emily, your camp, your side order niggas that got something to say. And I don't see how you can even open your mouth to say something. Because, nigga, I done been with them all. Every last one of them. Through good times and bad times. From Erica Badu, not that long ago. The Isley Brothers. Gladys Knight. Boys the Men. Mike Epps. Kim Fields. Second to None. Corrupt. Snoop. MC8. RBX. Bobby Valentino. Sugar Free. Infrared. DJ Quick Nephew. Oh, y'all think I'm driving, huh? I ain't got the lot of kick. And he talking about artists he been to. Nigga, when the last time you sold a beat? I sell beats to artists all the time. Matter of fact, my own music. What y'all need to do, get off this DistroKid, BeatStars is a ripoff. And this 300,000 streams for $10. That's a rip. I don't need no distributor. Because that means you're only getting $10 out of 300,000 streams. That's a ripoff. What I need you for? I can mix, master my own stuff, okay, and sell it anywhere. Even if you went to a liquor store, you gonna make more than $10, and it ain't gonna take an hour. Okay, for 300,000 streams. So y'all done turn straight devil mode, okay? And BeatStars, look, you know what they said? I'm gonna get a website and trip this. With this website, this is what I'm gonna do. I ain't got to buy no equipment, FL Studio, none of that. You're gonna do it. I ain't got to put no beats together. You're gonna do it. And I'm gonna make a creator name that's gonna trap producers of all races, colors, and kinds, right? And you send your beat to sell it to other people. Okay, that's cool. But why are you giving up your stems? Stems are your masters. You don't give them to nobody but God. Okay? You don't, if they want to buy the stems from you, let them contact you. You send them your stems. But when you send them the stem, you send them your whole project. Now, after I got millions of y'all, I can take his hi-hat pattern with this bass, with this keyboard. I got all your stuff for a lifetime. All I got to do is mix it. And you're not going to get paid. Guess what? You're never going to be a star. Okay? That's a ripoff. Now, all you got to do, you want to question what I'm saying, I'm going to do this on one of my shows, and I'm going to record it. I'm going to call the union for you to rap, $200 an hour. If you play bass, $200 an hour. Now, what you doing? You made the drums. That's $200 an hour. Then you make the bass line? That's $200. Then you play the keyboards? That's $200. Plus the vocals and the background. That's $200 an hour. That's minimum wage for a musician in the United States. They know you don't know that. This is the reason why they're ripping you off. Okay? I wouldn't even deal with them. I wouldn't deal with DistroKid, none of that. Because it's a ripoff. And then the legacy thing, where they hold your stuff for 50 years later. You ain't holding a damn thing 50 years later. That'll go to somebody else. I don't need you to do that. So it's a ripoff. Why need them? Me, I know the artist. All I got to do, put the music together and present it to them. Okay? And with the vocals and all of that, give me my money. We don't do contracts. I don't need to. I don't give a damn if they sell 1 trillion records. I don't care. You know what I mean? And then I'm helping them because if they don't make another hit, then they kicked out. You see what I mean? I make my money, package my stuff up, sell them yourself. What do I need with you? Not a damn thing. I do not include these stupidites in nothing that I do. I don't deal with them at all. But then you go in my computer, you stealing music and all of this and hating, you know, and you can go get the best of them. Go get the best of your engineers. You know, I got nothing against them because we all do stuff, right? But I tear a hole in their ass. And you know that. So I'm telling you, as people, don't let these scum buckets take your talent and give you nothing for it out of all the hours you put in it. You know what I'm saying? Sell it yourself. You don't need them. They're gonna come find you because you cutting their money out. You see what I mean? And if we get together and we don't deal with them, period, you just do it yourself because artists is starting to do that. They're telling you, get with me. I don't need none of that. Come to me. I'll give you what you want. Okay? That's it. Disclude them. You don't need them. They're there for nothing. It's a ripoff. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And you giving up your song, your thoughts, your idea. That's the reason why I put beats out, but I don't put my exclusive best. Okay? Because I know what they're going to do. You see what I mean? They already, this beat yesterday was took out of my computer. Okay? And I had to revert back to last to get this beat back. I actually did this beat for my homie BP. Okay? And we got a couple of them together. He already know that. I'm going to bring him on my show. He's one of the biggest promoters it is. You know what I'm saying? We started this. And this is the thanks I get. So, out of all of it, bro, do you learn what I'm telling you? Because if it's done right, they can't help but accept. Now, if you a rapper, okay, put me versus the average rappers. The person that rap, send a demo in, rap. Okay, cool. So you're going to make you some money off the rap. Me, I do the rap. I do the vocals. I do the music. I mix. I master. So all you got to do is and print. You can send this to somebody else if you want to. I ain't even concerned. You see what I mean? But there's more things I can do. Why I done got this rap part together, you got other artists need their songs mixed. So I can chill, go on tour, but mix theirs too. It opens up more jobs for you than just one thing. If you're a rapper, I'm gonna tell you something else on this. A lot of y'all stealing beats on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you something about it. Let me just look and see if I got any comments. Okay, so a lot of y'all are stealing your beats off YouTube. You're not going nowhere because it's not done right. It's pre-production, okay? And then you go to the studio. I see my buddies, they go to the studio. This is another thing. They ripping you off too. So I listen. The voice ain't in key. What key is the music in? Oh, I don't know. Mean you don't know. Okay, so he did your vocals. Yeah? No parallel compression. They just turn it up, put some highs in it. That's it. That's not right. Then they bring it here, and I mix their stuff, and they be like, yeah. Now, actually, you ought to go back to that studio. I want my money back because you ain't doing what's supposed to be done. And another thing, if you rap or sing and you got to get with a producer, if he don't know what he doing, okay, and he done put the beat and key and all of this, you know what's going to happen? What they going to do is they're going to pass on it, okay? And it ain't you, the rapper or the singer. It's the producer that's not getting his job done. He got to do what he's supposed to do. And when he fail, he messes you up. But if he do it right, both of y'all can go on, okay? So this is what I'm telling you about music, okay? It has to be done right. You have to learn. And like I said, I'm a jazz musician. I play music that's way more complicated than this. but this is cool too. All right. I just seen another brother. He made a zap type beat on YouTube, and I was like, that's pretty interesting. Let me see if I do one, but I just want to change it up a little. But I'm gonna leave it in its original format, the way Roger does his stuff. But I just want to add a little twist to it to see what it sounds like. So it's all experimental, okay? And so Dame was talking about, oh no, but he was playing this beat and he was rapping to it, and he can't rap, okay? He can't rap at that. That nigga's a loser, okay? So, and I hope you're watching it, Dame. Yeah, what you think it is? Oh, if you came up here to Emily, we might have to teach you a little something. You ain't got to teach me nothing, okay? I don't need you to teach me nothing. I know what I need. After the people teaching, I use my own mind. And I found out a lot of stuff is wrong. 4 to 1 compression on the bus. For what? Why do I want that sound? It's a sound that they like, but it ain't right. To me, it ain't. Okay? So I reformulated. Mine sound better than theirs. And they know it. So they hate. And then lower your views and all of this. And this Chris Angel, I ain't mad at him. You know, or David Bland and none of them. I ain't mad at none of them. They do their thing. I do the same thing they do, but it's not magic. My shit is real. If you're curious, go to my page, go to Frozen Egg. I'm going to take an egg in my hand. See what I'm saying? And you listen to this too, dang. I'm more than a musician. Okay? A frozen egg that been in the freezer for 6 months. Put in my hand like this and melt it in less than a minute. Faster than a microwave. Okay? Now, humans can't do that. It's a whole lot of stuff. But when I post my shit, I barely get views. But David Bland and Chris Angel, they get millions of views. And I can do more shit that they can do and shit they can't do. Okay? So, it's hating because God poured a little bit more gravy on me than them. He would pour it the same amount on you, but you got to quit being a fucking asshole. That's why he don't fuck with you like that. And so, to keep it smooth and everything in line, you can say what you want. You ain't going to do anything you want. Okay? Because if you deal with me, it's going to be a severe and catastrophic response. And I guarantee you stop that stupid shit. Okay? So, you already know off the bat, I don't play that shit. Okay? But, in that instance, your world is closing. God is not happy with you. Your whole thing is collapsing. And it's collapsing now. Now, you got nuclear subs in Atlantic. Where's all this tough shit? You got your ass whooped from Afghanistan. Where's all this tough stuff at? Where's it at? He out there. Them nuclear subs is out there. What's the problem? I don't see the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, sheriffs, police, none of that. National Guard. He out there. What's the problem? What's the problem? Oh, he's just, it's rhetoric. Yeah, it's rhetoric now? It don't look like it's rhetoric, huh? That man ain't playing with you, finna tear the fur off your ass. Nigga, fuck you talking about? And so, like I said, it's good and bad of all races and colors. Okay? So, if you want to be an asshole and be doing stupid shit, God finna kill your ass. It's finna happen. The wildest shit you ever imagined. You still don't see. A bunch of people, you ain't gotta go to Jerusalem. Jerusalem here. The Palestinians is here. All of this stuff you see is here. What's finna happen? An annihilation. That's what's finna happen. That's what's finna go on. You understand what I'm saying? A total annihilation. Door to door. And these people, and now, even the sheriff told you, of Ohio, don't call the police. We're not coming out. There will be no police, no military, or anybody out there for you. Now you see. Now you wake up. God is good. He's beautiful. But once he get up out of his chair, he's not going to stop. This what you want? Evil? I'm going to give you a world where it's everywhere. It's going to come to you. It's going to come to your house. You know what I'm saying? This going to happen. It's already here. and formulate. That's what I'm telling you. Get your beats together, mix them out. So when all this shit is towed down and gone, you still got your music. Change your hard drive, get a new hard drive. So whatever you're gonna do a video, load up all your category. So while war and stuff going on, you can be doing your music. After they get their ass whooped, you ain't got to worry about no record deal, none of that, being famous. You can do what you want. You can be famous you want. You ain't got to be 3,000 streams for $10 and none of this. All this is gone. Okay? It's a new world. Okay? So that's how you got to look at it. Plants, animals, leftover, beautiful people, all races, all colors, all shapes, all kind, and they love God and they love the planet. That's all this is too. So y'all that wants to do this stupid stuff with YouTube and StreamYard and all of this, it's not ain't hurting me. It's not doing nothing to me. Zero. And it never will. Because you don't rent no space in my mind. All I got to do is keep doing this. And I sell it to artists. And I don't give a damn. I don't need you. I don't need beach stores. None of that. Learn the artists. Go to them. All they want is good music. All people want to buy, don't come with nonsense. Come with some meaning, love in your music. Okay? Another thing, tune your instrument to 432. Okay? That, you can come right up here. Right up here to this knob. And you can turn this. Let me see, is it this one? I think it's this one. No, this in sense. You want to turn to 432 because that's the natural rhythm of the planet. Okay? When they changed it, it's demonic. Okay? It takes the life out your beat. Okay? And makes it straight and bland. Okay? So, also using compressor. You over compress, it takes the spirit and life out of it. And it's straight and it's bland. Okay, so you got to know how to use certain things. And the reason why Dame told you that, he had on there a snare drum, 2 of them. One of them was over compressed. The other one was a clave. A clave is 2 sticks, and you click them, they go with a snare mixed. So that was that minor and light kind of snare. Okay, so it's transient heavy. Okay, and so he like this with compression and this one out. The old one, the first one, is over compressed. Okay, now you can add a transient shaper to bring back something, but it's too compressed. So when he's talking about don't use a compressor, it's not the compressor, it's the person using the compressor don't know what the hell they doing, and they squashed it, and he's gonna do advertisement for Wave. All you gonna do is fuck up their project because you don't even know how to use the plugins correctly, and you damn sure can't say nothing to me, and you don't want me to go on M League because I'll tear your ass up. And M League, all you motherfuckers can't fuck with me. Not in this. None of you can. Your whole camp are a clown, and your record company. I ain't got nothing against no record company. They all been good to me. It's just that Source is higher than them and kiss my ass, right? And this is my planet, and I'm repossessing every country. That's how that's going. By volcanic force. So, back to the music. Let's get it. Now, here we gonna go. Do experiment. 120. Listen to this kick. 120. This what you want. This what he telling you at 120. I passed the 120. Who want this kick? You gonna do this. You gonna listen to this fool at 120. You a nut. Listen this. Now, when you mix, if anything, with the kick for a little bottom with it, go to 40. I wouldn't touch it. I leave it alone until I get to another process. Watch this. At 40. You see? That's at 40. Now here's 120. What fool gonna do this? You can hear that's incorrect. Now let's go back to cutting on the beat. Here we go. Okay, I'm finna say this. This is enough. I'm gonna be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna run this to the bus, and then I'm gonna start to mix this so that it can start to get ready, to get radio ready. I lay vocals to it. All right. This is Michael Mike. I hope you've learned a lot. If you want to learn more, subscribe, hit the notification button. Come on, hang out with me, and we good. Till the next time, I'm out. And today, you're dirt. You're a rat. Manipulating these people out of their money, $3,000 for M League, and they don't even know nothing. Y'all fool. I pass your beat at 120 and fuck your song up. Right? I'm out.